Cody Ko's official response video is finally out, and it's not exactly what we were expecting. It has taken roughly 6 months for Cody Ko to decide to finally release a response video. Now, if you know anything about YouTube, I'm sorry videos. I've made a severe lapse in my judgment videos. Ukulele stringing videos are always terrible. But this one takes the cake because not only is it not actually a response video, it's not even a response minute. The whole of Cody Ko's response can be summed up in 45 seconds. This is the YouTube shorts of response videos, and it's not good. It is blatantly taking shots at commentary creators that called him out without saying names. It is blatantly taking shots at the genre that he grew in, and it is barely even acknowledging what he did. He doesn't even acknowledge the crime he committed. He just simply says that he did something that took him away from the platform. It's really garbage. And if you don't know the situation, basically the situation is Tana Mongeau. But basically she was criticizing Cody Ko for a long time about him basically doing some things with her that are not very appropriate for a 25-year-old to do with a 17-year-old. Every video they were in was awkward. It was weird. It was not okay. It was flirtatious. It was not brother and sister vibes. It was very much so, I'm trying to get in your pants vibes. And it was not a good thing to see from any perspective. But then we find out that she actually did do things with him, which obviously in certain states, 17 years old is technically legal to go with someone who is 25 or do something with someone who is 25, which is really his only argument here. You're going to see later as we watch the video that he's going to almost take it as a opinion-based thing, as your opinion that he is not liked, or it is your opinion that he is not a good guy. Not that he is not a good guy, which I would say he is not a good guy after this. Maybe he changed now, but at least when this happened, he was definitely not a good guy. And honestly, the fact that I said maybe he's changed now just kind of shows you that the people that are fans of Cody Ko, if he truly apologized for his things that he did that were clearly out of line and tried to do better and showed that he could do better, the guy has a family now, a wife and kids now. Look at the people that follow Dr. Disrespect. And this is a very different situation because that guy was 35 and this girl was 17 and they didn't even meet up in person. But people hated him for a long time, and then he admitted to it, he figured it out, and now he's in charge of Rumble, streaming platform, and a lot of people don't care anymore. If you like Dr. Disrespect before, you probably like him now. Fans don't not become fans. And in the situation of this, where they're relatively close in age, and it did seem as if she is a consenting adult, and she still doesn't point the finger at him and say, he did something super, super wrong to me, a lot of people would forgive him, whether you like that or not. I'm not trying to debate the moral ethics of this situation. But continuing, I just want to show you guys the video and preface it with the fact that this video is posted on Cody Trains, which is not his main channel. This is his side channel, the side channel in which he runs marathons and does other things like that. Ironman, where you swim, bike, and run, or runs ultra marathons in this case where he ran 34 miles straight. And the point is that this is the entire section in which he addresses the drama from exactly 20:34 to 45 seconds later. And I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit before this to show you how nonchalantly he brings it up. It was just on the back of his mind, itching away, and it finally had to come out. After 6 months and no videos, it finally had to come out in the back end of the worst possible video ever to put it in. Let's go ahead and listen.
So, I'm nervous, but I'm going to go for it. And it's time. It's time to really commit to this.
I also want to note, I'm watching this in 1.5 speed. He rambles.
I'm going to have to commit to the training schedule. I'm going to have to commit to essentially losing some weight so I can get faster. And the whole thing just scares me. But I want to vlog it. I want to vlog the whole process, just like I did for Ironman. Being creative, doing this type of thing, and putting it out there, it's just in my DNA. I need to do it. And so I'm going to do it. Obviously, I understand I've been offline for...
I've been offline. I have been offline. That's where it starts right here.
Months, haven't made videos for that whole time. And I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last...
If your opinion of me has potentially changed, your opinion of me, your opinion. So a subjective truth is that it is wrong to hook up with someone who does not have the mental maturity to hook up with someone. That is an objective truth. Whether you believe that Tana Mongeau was old enough to make that decision or not, or whether you believe that legality plays a role in ethics and morality, That is really your opinion. Not that Cody Ko is a good or bad guy. I think pretty much anybody would say that a 17-year-old has no business dating up 8 years.
Last few months, I spent the first half of my career criticizing people and judging people online. So
Criticizing and judging, very important there. Now, criticizing and judging. He says that in a way that almost makes it feel like he is pointing at commentary creators as the bad guys, the ultimate bad people. And I'm not going to lie, the first thing I'll tell you as a commentary creator, I feel like absolute scum sometimes because honestly, I'm not making some revolutionary style of content. This is content that is already out there. I'm bringing it to you. I am providing you with some type of news and some type of insight, but I'm really not showing you anything super valuable. Are you going to care about this video in 2 weeks? Probably not, other than anything small talk related. Are you going to care about the Marvel Endgame finale for the rest of your life? Probably. You're going to remember who you were with, who you were watching it with, and what emotional impact it has on you. I don't have an emotional impact other than hate, which I won't lie. Commentary videos, not good. But pointing them as the ultimate bad guys that criticize and judge and saying that he used to, bro, it was a couple months ago that you did that. A couple months ago. You started running and he starts getting this high and mighty type vibes. It's not true. He's not better than anybody because he went AFK for a couple months.
I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means.
So he doesn't judge you for judging him for doing an objectively wrong thing.
I just think all I can do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family and just try to continue putting the best shit out there that I can.
So here's the thing. I agree. Become better. Become better for your wife and family. Become a better person. That I can fully agree with that. That is all you can do in a sense. But really what you could also do is apologize to Tana, apologize publicly to your fan base for letting them down in such a way, and just maybe more people would forgive you. And you don't have that many opinions to begrudge anymore if you do that.
So that's what I'm going to do, and if you stick around to watch it, I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly.
If you're a real fan, you'll stick around through thick and thin, or young and old.
And so that's the plan. 3:30 marathon in March, hopefully. And you're going to see the process. So I will see you soon. And choo-choo.
So hindsight's 2020 here. I want to take a look at one specific note right now that I feel like Cody should be appreciating to get better for his family. I don't know the gender of his son or daughter. I haven't kept up with him ever since this stuff happened, and it happened almost exactly after he had a child. And I just want to pose a question. Try to, if you don't have a child, just follow along with this question. Would you like your son or daughter as 17 years old just hit a massive form of popularity on a public app, fly out to a 25-year-old's house and have sex with them? I think for everyone, it's a resounding no. And if you can't put yourself into that position or you don't have a child, it's going to be harder to come to that conclusion. I won't lie. The younger you are, the harder it's going to be to come to that conclusion. But ultimately, you will understand at some point. Cody should understand. I have a daughter. Would I want her anywhere, flying anywhere at all right now? No. And I obviously, she's a very young child. So that does have some impact. But if anything, he should understand that as a family man, you shouldn't forgive yourself, or you should forgive yourself, but you shouldn't not hold yourself accountable for actions like this. It's messed up. It's gross. And I think Cody Ko is going to have a lot of repenting to do before anyone in his audience ever trusts him again. I sure don't trust him, and I won't be watching his videos until I've seen a real apology. Because to forgive, you have to have an apology, or at least some type of remorse. We're going to go ahead and end this video with a verse of the day, which comes from Matthew 2:10. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. If you'd like to learn more about Jesus or want to talk to me, join my public Discord, and we'll talk publicly. Everybody have a blessed day.